I am going to cover how to handle the multiple elements in Selenium WebDriver. So this is our HTML source code. Here anchor tag of A is the tag name of A. Then I have added for the two links over here. Then input is the tag. Then I have created the table. So let me I'll go to the this table format. Let me go to here and then whatever I created that HTML source code. Then just I have given the .html. Let me go to this file. Okay, open with this and then go to the Google Chrome. Here, this our web page got created. I have two tags and these are the checkbox. Then here I have created the table. So, okay. Now what I will do, before that I'll just explain what are these are the Google and Facebook elements are created. What is the multiple elements in a Selenium WebDriver? In order to handle multiple elements, okay, okay, in order to handle multiple elements, we use the find elements method, which returns list of web element. This will I will show you in when I am writing the code in the source HTML. So I will show you the list of web element. So here list should be like imported from java.util. Let me go here, right click on it and inspect the element. In the keyboard you just type the control F. You will find the option over here. Just double forward slash, give the anchor tag of A. Now here it will be showing like there are two links are available. Google and Facebook are the links are available. Okay, let me go to the Eclipse. I'll just create one because I had already created the project over here and then this is our package name. Just right click on it and go to the new and then take the class and then give the name of the class name. I am giving elements. Then I am going to select public static void main. Click on finish. Okay, now just I will remove this unwanted comment. Let me take the same code because I had already covered these things. So just go to the my previous videos. You will understand how you have to write the code of empty browser to launching the. So let me I will just change this URL. I will take this URL. I will add the in the get URL over here. Okay, I have to add. Okay, now I will do driver dot. Here I will select this option list of web element. I am going to take this option. Okay. So let me by dot. I am just taking the X path of that. So I will be going to take the locator name X path. Okay, now what I'll just say store this into the one variable. I'll just give the links. Over it, this option, you will get it will called as create a local variable links. Okay, now I got the list of web element. So here, what is the meaning of this means? List, if you are taking list links dot size, okay. Here I will take size. Here I have, this is a list of the element. That means it returns the elements present in the list. Okay, now here I have one more option, links dot get is there. I will take this. What is the meaning of this means? Here it returns the element present in the specified index. Okay. Now what I will do, I will just write the code of that. Okay, this one I have written. Just I will say store this one variable called as, I will take count of that. Okay, now I will just print this one, whatever I have count. Total number of counts. Okay, now I have written somewhere. So I have to return over here. Total number of counts. Okay, now coming to the index line of code. Here I will take for zeroth of index. So over it you will find the web element. Now what I will do, I will get the text of that. So here I have a web element method called as get text. Okay, I want the text name. Okay, over it and then create a local variable text. I will print this one. I will store. I will print the text of that. Okay, now our code is ready. Let me run this script, run as, and go to the Java application. So now it is going to enter the URL of that. Okay, let me go to the Eclipse and show you. So here it is telling like that there are total number of link count is 2, and I just given the links of that get of 0 index. That text is it is showing. Okay, now so I'll just explain this one. Here we have a list of web element, right? Here I got the exact text what I am expecting. So if the specified locator is matching with the multiple web elements, then it will return the list of web elements. Suppose if it is not matching, okay, what I will do, I will just give the wrong thing. I'll give some this thing. Okay, we'll see that what will show the error. It launched the URL, then it is entered the URL. It is not able to identify that element. Okay, it will be throw the exception. Okay, so it had shown some java.lang index out of bound exception. We got this one. So let me execute one more time. Go to the Eclipse. Okay, if that element is not matching, then it will be throwing the exception. Okay, that is called as java.lang index out of bound exceptions. We are not getting the selenium exception. Okay, let me check one more time. Invalid XPath. We supposed to get the exception called as. We'll see that what is the exception we will get. Now it started running. We'll go to the Eclipse. Yeah, now we got the exception. So here it is showing like org.openqselenium invalid selector exception, invalid selector, unable to locate an element with XPath expression. So this is a exception we are getting. So it means the whatever we are taking the elements are not matching with a list of web elements. This is the exception we are getting. Let me minimize this, and we have to go here and just add correct text path. So let me run one more time. Yeah, now we got whatever expected values, we got the expected values. So when we are working on the multiple elements, so we need to add the correct x part of that. You can use which type of locator is you have to use the applications. Based on that, you have to use the locators. So this is what we have done. In the upcoming videos, I am going to show you like examples, like using the and using the list of web elements related, that I am going to show you in the next videos. So that's all in this video. Kindly I am requesting you to subscribe this channel. Thank you.